welcome back to Grow with the Flow of Life with me, Katie. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my intro video. That was me playing the guitar, and I want to just create a little intro melody for everyone. And I don't want to have to, get into copyright issues with music. So with my meditations and with my music on here, I'm gonna try and provide that solely for me or my husband, because he's really good at guitar as well. But yeah, hi everyone. Hopefully you guys have been living your best lives the last week. I've been enjoying my time off of work. I start my new job tomorrow, and I'm just gonna get back into the swing of things. But I just wanted to kind of jump on real quick and say hi. And I was inspired by my best friend, who I just got off the phone with for like hours per usual, and we were talking about the importance of being alone. And I was helping my friend go through a loss in her family, and how bereavement and loss kind of comes in cycles, and how she has been extremely busy, and how today she just had a day to herself, and how she just had like a really sad day. And I was just kind of encouraging her and walking her through that, because I've gone through a lot of loss in my life. I have lost my beloved grandfather during my finals. I have lost someone important to me every single finals week in my college career, and somehow managed to never fail anything. And I'm gonna give you guys some tips real quick to learn how to get through this bereavement time, or this period of dealing with a loss of a loved one. So especially if you have a schedule that you have to maintain, and as people, especially Americans, say it, life goes on. I agree that life does go on, but I cherish the human emotion, and I cherish strong emotions, and I think they're important. And if you're feeling like you can't carry on in this moment, just know that you can, and there are ways to go about this in a smart, productive, loving, self-care way. So I had been talking to my friend, and throughout college, whenever I had to deal with grief, along with my busy schedule, I would throw myself into exercise, throw myself into the activity, and then every single day I would set a timer and give myself like an hour to just completely feel everything. That's whenever the first time I did it, I just set a time, like that hour, to just cry and to just kind of reminisce on the memories. And then the next day, exercise, feed yourself, do your work, and know that you're gonna give yourself time to grieve. Then the next day, set yourself an hour window where you can just be like just your most humbling, sad self, where you can have your time to grieve, and bring out those photos, bring out these memories, honor that loved one, honor that time. A lot of people shut themselves away, and they think that that's the best way to deal with things, and to carry on is just to kind of force it out of your mind. Well, what will happen if you do that? And I've done this before. What happens is, over time, it's exhausting to hide pain. Exhausting. It will come out. It will either make you bitter, or you become unwell, because it's so emotionally tasking and physically tasking to hold on to such emotional agony. So eventually it will come out, and it's so much smarter, wiser, and healthier to set aside time and deal with it as it's happening. Allow yourself to feel, everyone. You are human. Allow yourself this time of grief. Allow this time to honor that loved one. Honor them. Send them love. Send your other friends and family love who are going through the exact same thing. Set a timer so you can know, hey, when that timer goes away, I honored them. I did this for myself. Now I can reevaluate and get on with my life and live life. the best way I can in honor of them and in honor of myself. So that is it, you guys. That is my huge tip that got me through a lot of different losses throughout my life, and the same tips that have helped a lot of my loved ones who I've given the same advice to. And now transitioning into my other part of this video is the importance of being by yourself. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Your intuition is such a beautiful gift that we have. Many religions call it different things, but your intuition, your connection with Source is something that's so special and unique to every single person. And when you are alone, you get to build that connection. You get to learn how to listen, and you get to learn how to discern what you're listening to. Are you listening to your anxiety? Are you listening to a negative energy that's coming out in depression? Are you listening to a negative energy that's coming out in negative self-talk? Or are you listening to something that you're receiving from Source? And everyone knows this. Scientists are just now catching up with this, with the power of the gut and the microbiome of the gut and the neurotransmitters of the gut and the brain that literally that signal your body whenever you're not safe. And this is all about intuition. It's a beautiful topic, but you can only develop this when you give yourself permission to be alone. And if you feel bored, and if you feel lonely, and any other mediocre, not so pleasant emotion that you may come across when you are alone, embrace it. Like I said before with grieving, give yourself permission to be human. Allow yourself to feel these things. Set a time so it can be constructive and productive, and learn your true nature and learn your true essence and learn how your mind truly thinks. Don't have any distractions. Don't listen to music. Don't turn on Netflix. Don't call up your friend. Spend time with yourself. Meditate. Breathe. Have silence. Go for a walk in nature and just be by yourself. And this is especially important when you are going through times of grief, when you are going through transitions throughout your life. It is imperative to be around people who love you and know how to listen to you, but it's also just as important to be by yourself, to allow yourself to just not have to think about censoring yourself for other people, not have to think about how you're making other people feel. So you can just dedicate your time and your attention, your precious, finite mental energy to yourself. Because let me tell you guys, energy is not infinite for people. It is finite. You need to appreciate your energy that you have. You need to be disciplined in how you express your energy. You need to be disciplined in how you treat and listen to your own energy. If you're having a low energy day, listen to your body. You need to correct something. You need to come to terms with something. If you're going through a hard time, guys, it's okay. Give yourself time to feel the pain. Give yourself time in general. Give yourself time to just be. And if you're a planner like I am, set aside an appointment, like a self-care appointment, and do not cancel on yourself. Do not cancel on yourself. Don't show up late to yourself. Show yourself respect. Say, I'm doing this for me, and I'm telling you, your mental health, your physical health, your relationship health, all of it will just be so much better when you respect you, your intuition, your time, and your emotions. As meditation, you will learn that you are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts, yet they are a natural occurrence, and you can learn so much more from them when you're not judging them. And don't judge yourself. Don't think, oh, I shouldn't feel this way, or oh, they passed away years ago, and oh, I still have so much more to do. And stop and listen to yourself and love yourself and things just won't go away. Energies are so complex. Things just won't go away if you just kind of force yourself and grin and bear it. That is so toxic. You deserve so much more, and you deserve so much happiness and abundance, guys. You can do this. Spend time alone. Send yourself a reminder in your phone and your calendar to have your self-care appointment for 1 hour a day, especially if you're going through any sort of grief or transitional period. And just get to know yourselves, guys. One day you'll wake up and you'll go into the mirror and you'll be like, oh, hi, Katie. It's really nice to finally meet you. That might sound weird, but it'll happen if you actually listen to me, listen to your body, and give yourself a chance, guys. All right, everyone, have a great week, and thanks so much.